Hello guys, this is Al from Open Source Channel. Welcome again, new episode on How To. And today we're going to go forward with the next episode on Fondy. Last time, as you remember, we create an easy payment with Fondy using WordPress and WooCommerce. And today I'm going to show you how to integrate a payment button inside your any website. Even though I'm going to use again WordPress, you can actually insert in any HTML file. So don't forget to like and share my videos. Don't forget to click on the actual icon bell here so you can be notified when I do new videos. And without any delay, let's go to the Fondy website. As you remember, last time we had problems with the actual CMS list. Now that has been resolved. So this is the page that last time we had a problem to access. So here you can find a list of all the CMS. For example, Magento. Here you can actually download the modules from a repository on GitHub or even Magento Store. Again, as I said last time, I'm going to explain nearly all of them how to get started with. Again, OpenCart Marketplace or again GitHub. Alright, so now without any delay, I don't want to make this long and boring, so let's go to our WordPress and I'm going to create a page, for example. And before I do so, let's do it. Let's install, for example, Elementor, just in case you use an Elementor. I want to make sure you understand that you don't need Elementor to do this. You can have any builder for WordPress, or you just use WordPress. As I'm going to show you later on, you can use Gutenberg, anything you really want. So once we got with the plugin installed, let's go back to the pages. I'm going to create a new page and I'm going to call it payments. There we go. Now I'm going to publish that so you can actually look at the page itself. So this is what we got at the moment. All right, so I'm using, let's see if I can get that for you, the latest 2020. Again, you can use any templates. I can go to 2019 as well, just to show you. There we go. Anyway, let's go to the Fondy dashboard. That's where you'll be greeted. Right, so now to create a link for the payment, what you want to do is to payment buttons, and here you can actually create your own button. So button generator, this is your merchant ID, the button name, let's say pay now, for example. Choose your currency. I'm going to use GBP. I'm going to set at £10. Now you can make a purchase, so that means only once you get the people get charged, or you can make it as recurrent. That is up to you. I'm going to start on a purchase first. Now read only means that, and I can actually show without read only first. And the description I'm going to leave it as it is, and I'm going to say custom field. I'm not going to add any custom fields. You can add as many as you really want here by clicking. Once you've done this one, you can do add field, for example. All right, so you can have optional parameters. You can choose the language. Those are at the moment the language is supported. I'm going to choose English. You can have a URL callback and server back URL. you can actually add a product ID. Let's say that one here, design ID. I'm going to put 001, and also I can actually have an expiry date. Okay, I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to remove this now, and I'm going to do the basic, and I'm going to click generate. And this is what we have now. We have generate the actual button. Here I can actually change the pay, for example. Now for the pay now, if I go to the link, because you actually can have the link itself, so I'm going to copy the link address, for example, and I'm going to pages again. I'm going to edit, and I'm going to create the actual link. Okay, so that's what we got. We actually embed automatically the actual link. I can actually convert the link, or I can actually do another block, for example, and I'm going to choose, for example, text or even paragraph. That's fine, and I'm going to call it link. I'm going to highlight it, press on the link, and paste the link, and press the enter. And now we got the actual link. So let's update and let's have a look what is going, what happened. Now, as you can see, we got the actual link here, even though it's not a link. And then we got the clickable links. Let's go back and let's embed this one here. Okay, let's do this. I think that's what I have to do. Let's remove that block. Let's update. This is all I wanted to do. So I converted the actual link. So now we got a link with the actual URL and the URL itself. So this is the first and how you do it in Gutenberg. Now there is another way to do it, and this is to actually add the link itself. Now we got here the source code. So I'm going to click on plus, I'm going to click on HTML, and I'm going to paste the HTML. Again, I'm going to update, refresh the page, and as you can see now we got the button, and this is the button we have created here. Now if I wanted to change, for example, the color, and I want a, let's say, a blue color, I want this one here. I'm going to press OK. The text, I want it white. And the border, I'm going to do it a green, for example, just to show you the differences. As you can see here, I can have the font size. I can have it bold. The width of the border. At the moment there's no border there now, so that's 1 pixel, and I can actually show the amount if I wanted to. I can actually add the payment logos. Okay, once I'm happy, again I'm going to highlight the code. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to replace this one here, update, and I'm going to refresh the page, and as you can see, and it works. Now all those 3 links will take you to the same page, just to show you where it is. And as you can see, we got the actual payment page here. Okay, now if I go back to this part, I said about the read only. Now if I got this unchecked, I will be able to change the amount, okay, and make the payment. Now if I don't want people to change the payment, I will have to make this one read only. All right, I'm going to save it. Let's go back. Where are we? Here we go. We go back this one here. So now when I go and pay with the same button, I shouldn't be able to change the amount, as you can see here. So what you got to do, just type your credit card number, the three numbers, I agree, and I check out for the £10. Again, the emulation of the 3D Secure, I press continue, and as you can see, it's been approved. Okay, so now let's do exactly the same thing, but this time I'm going to use the Elementor. Right, so let's go to Elementor. Now let's go back a second here, and I'm going to choose Elementor Canvas. So we have not so much information, so you can actually have a look what I'm talking about. I'm going to create a new structure here, and I'm going to search for HTML. And as we done on the other one, let's go back here. I'm going to copy this one here. Let me remove this one for a second. There we go. I'm going to paste it like I did on the other one. I'm going to update. Now, I think that's the mistake I made earlier on as well. Okay, let's have a look here. That's what we want, I think. Yeah. All right. Sorry about this, guys. Let me go back to the pages, payments. I'm going to click on view, and as you can see now, we got the actual button who does exactly the same thing. All right. Now let's go back a second. Now, if I go to paragraphs, for example, as I done earlier on, I'm going to copy this address. I'm going to paste the address, and again, I can make it a link, okay, or I can actually have a link. I'm going to make it a link. Let's have a look here. There we go. I'm going to update the actual page. Now when I refresh it, you will see the button, the link itself with URL, and the link as text going on the same place. Now why did I install Elementor? Now because I wanted to show you a totally different way to do a button. So I'm gonna add a new structure here, a new module, and I'm going to search for a button. Now when I'm going on this one here, I'm quite limited on what I can actually do. say for example, if I want to center this button, of course I can do it by going here and add the some HTML code, for example, center by put a center on the actual enter here, and also center on the top. All right, so I could do that. There we go. So I could do this. But here, for example, I only have this option for the actual, the styling of the button. But with the actual Elementor, I can actually do a lot of things. I can go to, as you can see here, different color. The background, again, it can be the same. I can have a border radius 1 by 1, or even just do one and not the other. And make a button like this. So then all I gotta do, if I copy this link, right, let me go back here and I go to content. All I gotta do, I can actually paste the link. I can do no follow, or even I can open in a new window, something I like to do and I'm unable to do with the code that they provide. Of course, again, I can actually add to open into a different tab. But if you don't know how to code, that will be more difficult. So I believe this one is much easier to use. This is the reason why I installed Elementor. So here we got the new button. I'm going to click it, and as you can see, a new page has opened, and we got exactly the same page for the payment, because all it matters is the is this code here. That is it is this payment. Okay, so that's it really, and I would like to say thank you again for following me, and don't forget to share and like my videos. And as I said earlier on, I'm going to do most of them of this CMS. So don't forget, follow, share, and thanks again for following me.